There are 7 new properties coming in India this year. So tell us more, which projects has you more excited, and what is the way forward, for the next few months? What do we see from Hyatt?
7 openings this year, 21 signings, which is a record, and 21 signings in key and impactful markets based on where customers are going. So great future, great times which is coming, and I'm really excited that how we have expanded our growth in destinations where our consumers are going. It's about impactful growth, it's about meaningful growth, and how we are collaborating with our owners and stakeholders, because for us, it is our purpose, and our purpose is, we care for people so they can be their best, and they can be only their best, or we can be only our best if they are seeing value in this, and their success is our success for Hyatt. As far as destinations are concerned, I think we are looking at tier 2, tier 3 cities from one perspective. The other perspective is how we have transformed our company in a very thoughtful way, where we have become leaders in lifestyle and luxury, and how we are changing that for India as well. So we are growing in tier 2, tier 3 cities. For example, this year we are going to be opening in Vitlapur, we are going to be in Bhopal, and on the other hand, if you look at from a luxury resort perspective, we are going to be coming up in the coming years with the brand Alila, which is already in Goa and Bishangarh, the Fort Bishangarh. And we have some exciting destinations which are coming with this brand. With Alila. So we are in Lansdowne, again, a destination which has not been seen much. We are going to be in the coffee plantations in Coorg and in Igatpuri, very close to Bombay. So it is amazing times for us. And if you look at the engine for growth in tier 2, tier 3 cities is from a Hyatt Place perspective, a JDV, Hyatt Regencies, and we are also very excited on lifestyle brands which we are getting into India. One of them is JDV, which is in Goa. It's a collection of brands where we see the hotel has some history, and we tied up with Ronel, which had a lot of recall factor with the people in Western region, and we tied up with the JDV, and you need to experience it to see the vibe of the hotel. It is the vibe of the hotel. It's not the hotel, it's the vibe of the hotel.
So from vibe of the hotel to vibe of the India market, Karina, since we are meeting on the sidelines of HICSA, what are some of the trends that you're picking up while you are in the country about, the hotels and hospitality sector in the country?
So several trends that we see. One is immersive experiences. The second is well-being. And then the third is multi-generational travel, right? Families, boys trips, girls trips, things like that. So with immersive experiences, to echo what Sunjay is saying, we are now the biggest in the lifestyle space. Since 2017, we've quintupled the amount of lifestyle hotels, and lifestyle hotels are all about immersive experiences. So for example, we just acquired the Standard International, which is very, very famous in the States. And we're very excited about bringing that to India because of the young population. You have a lot of Gen Zs and millennials, and this is the population that will really, connect with lifestyle.
Karina, since you're Senior Vice President for Commercial at Hyatt Asia Pacific, give us an understanding or a perspective on, how significant is India market in the region for you guys?
So India is very, very important for Hyatt for 2 key factors. It's a huge domestic market, right? So 80% of our India hotels are taking domestic. So that's a huge growth. So that's one thing. But the second thing is also that a lot of Indians are traveling overseas. So it's a big feeder market for the world. And what we see from the data is that flights that are 3 to 5 hours outside India, that's the sweet spot. So our hotels in like Southeast Asia, in Dubai, in the Middle East are the biggest recipients of India. And then from Hyatt's perspective, India is like the 3rd largest market. First is the States, second is China, then we have India. And it's growing, as you know.
Around New Year, there were a lot of Indian travelers who did not go to Goa but were traveling to closer, countries close to the India market, like Vietnam, like Thailand. So what's happening? How are Indians traveling? Are they traveling a lot domestically? Are they doing a lot of international trips? And what are some of the things that they are doing?
My take on this is a little different. Over the last few years, it's not it's not how they are traveling, it's how many times they are traveling. So earlier, if the frequency was once or twice, that frequency has tremendously increased. So which means that the travel in India has increased multifolds. They might be going to Vietnam or maybe our hotels in Southeast Asia, whether it is Bangkok, whether it is Hong Kong, whether it is China, or whether it is Thailand or Indonesia. We have beautiful hotels there, right? But that frequency in India has also increased multifold. And now why has that happened? Because it's now they have realized that, it's family after COVID, and it's like they need to be together. It's the mindset change. What has helped is a lot of initiatives like Dekho Apna Desh, where there are so many hidden gems which a person or an Indian can go and travel to and spend time. Earlier, it was difficult to go, or there may have been other reasons, but now you look at, with the initiatives, how the connectivity is improved. You might be traveling 4 hours to an overseas destination, but here you have fabulous connectivity through roads, through air travel. You look at the roads going from here to Jaipur, or going from here to Agra, or going from here to Dehradun, or the new announcement, what has happened where the road going from Mumbai to Goa. You look at the coastal road here. So you look at the kind of connectivity which has been created, which gives ease of travel, which also gives, you can take your own vehicle, you can take your own transportation. As a family, you are together, you're traveling at your own pace. And why I'm saying own pace, today's consumer wants to do everything at his or her own pace, and that's immersive travel. They want to experience a destination.
So the frequency of travel has increased. And what does it mean then for your business and the kind of brands and properties that you are getting into the country? You've introduced quite a few brands to the India market.
Correct.
But what does it mean for your business and going forward, the kind of brands that you will get?
Yes.
There?
So because of our F&B strength, another big strength of ours is MICE and weddings. So MICE as in meetings, incentive conferences, events, and weddings, which India is very famous for. Talk about immersive experience. So we're seeing that a lot in India, and especially like our Grand brand and our Regency brands are perfect for Indian weddings. And obviously the cornerstone is our strength in food and beverage. What we're also seeing is people traveling outside India to other destinations for destination weddings, and especially in Bali, and also in Thailand, whether it's Phuket or Bangkok or Koh Samui. So that's another big reason to travel for the Indian market.